Good morning, you guys. It's Monday and my hair looks crazy, but I just woke up. I wanted to start the weekly reading vlog. I had this whole vlog planned for the weekend. I was gonna finish some library books and post it on Tuesday, but it didn't end up happening. Like, I finished 2 books, but I still am on the 3rd one and I still have a little bit to go. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna include all of that footage in this week's vlog and then continue on because I have other library books that I can read for this vlog. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll insert the footage now. Hold on. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the horrible lighting, but what's new over here? Anyways, it is Friday and I do have a long weekend, an upcoming long weekend, and I didn't vlog very much this past week, so I was like, what video can I film because of the long weekend? So I was thinking, and then I came across some library books that I need to return very soon, so I was like, let's do a library reading vlog, because if there's one thing about me, I love to buy books, I love owning books, but I am a huge advocate for a public library. I won't get on my soapbox, but libraries are basically the best thing ever invented. Society just deemed it important that everybody has access to books, and I think that is the most beautiful thing that there is on earth. Like, books are so important to society that we just deem them free, you know? And we pay for everything in this world, but books, you can go get a book for free, and that is just the most beautiful thing to me. Anyways, I'll hop off. My public libraries are so important. Support your public library. I buy books like crazy, but I still go to my public library and I check out 1,000 books because I believe the more books you check out, it helps them stay afloat. But anyways, we're gonna do a library reading vlog because support your local library, and I have 4 days. I have today, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to finish my library books before I need to go return them. So, to read 3 of these. I actually have 3 more, but I'm being realistic here because, like I said, we have like 4-ish days. So I started The Shadow Between Us. I started this morning. I'm only about 30 pages in, but I'm hoping to finish this tonight because it is a very quick and easy read, and it's about 320 pages. So hopefully I can get that finished tonight. I might have to stay up to finish it, but so far it's a very fast-paced read, and I really love that. So The Shadow Between Us is, it says, let's read a little synopsis. It says, Alessandria is tired of being overlooked, but she has a plan to gain power. 1. Woo the Shadow King. 2. Marry him. 3. Kill him and take his kingdom for herself. No one knows the extent of the freshly crowned Shadow King's power. Some say he can command the shadows that swirl around him to do his bidding. Others say they speak to him, whispering the thoughts of his enemies. Regardless, Alessandria knows what she deserves, and she's going to do everything within her power to get it. But Alessandria is not the only one trying to kill the king. As attempts on his life are made, she finds herself trying to keep him alive, long enough for him to make her his queen, and all while struggling not to lose her heart. After all, who is better for a shadow king than a cunning, villainous queen? So, that sounds so good to me. So far, I'm not loving Alessandria as a main character, and I'll be honest, I just feel like she's a little evil, but that's fine. We love a bad FMC, I don't know. I feel like she's a little like annoying-ish right now, but I feel like it could be better once she does fall in love with the Shadow King, which I am planning that's what's going to happen. But right now she's kind of like, I just sleep around and break hearts and da da da. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I do feel like she's a little evil little girl. But anyways, that is the book that I'm reading currently. And then the next one is The Catch by Amy Leah. So I have no idea what this is about, but I know that the cover, I saw it at the library and I was like, you're coming home with me. Anyways, let's read it. Oh, they put the sticker right over the synopsis. I don't know why they put the sticker right over the synopsis, because now we know nothing about it, but that's okay. That's what Goodreads is for. The Catch. The Catch by Amy Leah. Okay, so this is number 3 in the Influencer series. Tell me why I own both books, but I've never read them. But I have both of them. But I'm just going to go ahead. I'm hoping this is like a standalone. If not, that sucks. I like this cover the best. I think it's giving small town. Anyways, here's the synopsis. I can't speak. A grumpy lobster fisherman tosses a fashion influencer's impeccably curated life overboard in the next romantic comedy from international best-selling author Amy Leah. In a last-ditch effort to rescue her brand from the brink of irrelevance, Boston fashion influencer Melanie Carlson finds herself in a rural fishing village on the east coast of Canada. The only thing scarier than nature itself, the burly and bearded bed and breakfast owner and fisherman Evan Whaler, who single-handedly disproves the theory that Canadians are nice. After a boating incident lands Evan unconscious and in the hospital, Mel is mistaken for his fiancé by his welcoming yet quirky family, who are embroiled in a long-standing feud over the B&B. In a bold attempt to amend family fences, Mel agrees to fake their engagement for 1 week in exchange for Evan's help with her social media content. Amid long hikes and campfire chats, reeling in their budding feelings for each other proves more difficult by the day. But is Mel willing to sacrifice her picture-perfect life in the city for a chance at true unfiltered love in the wild? This sounds so good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So this is, oh my god, this is 400 pages, babe. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna read it because, that sounds so good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, so that is basically my physical TBR, but then, if you don't know, with your library subscription, most libraries have a thing called Libby. So with Libby, you can borrow audiobooks from your library. So I recently just bought Bride by Ali Hazelwood. This literally came out like last week, and I recently just bought it, but I saw it on Libby to listen to. So I borrowed it. So we're borrowing Bride by Miss Ali Hazelwood, and I like to have an audiobook in when I'm cooking and cleaning, things like that, so I can still, get some reading in. So I was like, perfect. I've been wanting to read this, but because it's free for an audiobook, why not listen to it? And then I'll pick it up physically if I decide to read it, like in the meantime when I'm not cooking and cleaning. But this is a vampire bride and an alpha werewolf form a dangerous alliance in this enthralling new paranormal romance. Misery Lark, daughter of a powerful vampire councilman, is an outcast. Her days of living anonymously among the humans are over. She's been called upon to uphold an alliance between the vampires and their mortal enemies, the Wares. Wares are ruthless and unpredictable, and their alpha, Lo Morland, is no exception. He rules his pack with absolute authority, but not without justice or feeling. It's clear from the way he tracks Misery's every movement that he doesn't trust her. If only he knew how right he was. Misery has her own reasons to agree to this marriage of convenience. Reasons that they have nothing to do with politics or alliances, and everything to do with the only thing she's ever cared about. And she's willing to do whatever it takes to get back what's hers. Okay, that sounds so good. 2 marriage of conveniences. And a little, I'm going to say like a gothic fantasy book, because that's what it's giving so far. But anyways, yeah, those are going to be my library reads. So we have 1 for Libby and 2 physicals. And I don't think I will get to any more library reads, honestly, before Monday. But I do have The Mystery Guest by Nina Prose, because I loved The Maid by her. What's wrong, babe? Oh, wee. And I do have a little thriller, no one can know. But I just don't see me getting to those. My baby is crying. What do you need, baby? So yeah, that is my little reading plan. I've had myself a little morning so far. I put on my Harry Styles record. I made coffee. It was a good morning. My baby went down for her nap, so I got a little tiny bit of reading in, but I think I'm going to read a little bit more of The Shadows Between Us, and then I have some chores to do, so I will start The Bride as well. But yeah, that is the plan for this little weekend vlog. I thought I would just kind of like read and take you guys along. So yeah, let's get into the vlog. That I was in such a mood for a like fantasy-ish type book. This one isn't like, so far it's not like super high fantasy, but I was so in the mood for like, what do you call it when something's like Bridgerton style, like ball gowns, like that kind of
classical?
No, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it's like Bridgerton style, Victorian. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. It's like Victorian, a bit gothic, not fantasy, but like magical. Sorry if you can hear Call of Duty in the background, but I was in such a mood for it, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fly through this if I don't fall asleep. But I had a little bit of a nap, like literally 30 or 45 minutes of a nap. And I'm on page 100 right now, and I think it's like a 300-page book, so hopefully it gets even better. So far, I'm really liking it. I don't know if I explained what this book is about. I think I read the synopsis, but so far it's following, well, actually the point of view is Alessandra's point of view, and basically she wants to like take over the Shadow King and take his place so she can kind of like take over the different kingdoms, but she first has to like marry him and get him to like fall in love with her, but she's kind of having like a hard time doing that because different things are happening. So yeah, I don't know if I like love her as a main character because I feel like she's a little bit evil, but I don't know what her like end game is. I feel like everyone in this book is honestly a little evil, but anyways, I have to go get dinner, and after dinner I will continue reading because I have a bit to go. Story of my life. For whatever reason, my library has a German version of Bride. Can you guys see this? Do I need to flip it around? This is an actual joke right now. I think this is just a little joke they're playing on me. Do you see that? I cannot believe this is German. So, I no longer have that audiobook, which actually makes me a little bit furious. Anyways, my plans got ruined, so I guess we're just gonna go with The Catch. Because this is a library book. I do have other library books I need to read, so if I finish this one, then we'll move on to that one, but now I might even only get 2 books read in this video since I do have to read them both physically and I have other things to do. So that's really a damper on my plans. And I would buy the audiobook, but it's $15 and I don't even think the physical book cost that much, so I just don't see it as a worthy investment, really. So I have a new game plan that I've constructed. Not really. But here's my idea. Sorry about the lighting changing. I still want to read The Catch because duh, I want to read him. Where's the other one? Which I'm going to keep. But I have library books that are overdue. And I believe someone's waiting on this one. So I was like, you know what? Let's go to the library, return the overdue ones, and see if we can find something else. Maybe something shorter to read to add to the library TBR. So that is basically my little plan. Grab my bag. Yeah, that's my plan. So we're gonna go to the library. I came up with a new plan because The Bride was in German. So I'm gonna finish a Libby book that I already had, which is If You'd Only Been With Me. I'm like 70% of the way through, so I think that that counts. Ignore the mess in the background. Oh my god, there's like Taco Bell everywhere. So I think that that counts, and that's like a good idea. Because I was already like...
What is going on?
A lot. I was already like a bit through that. So I can finish that, no problem. And then we'll also read The Catch... What is it called? The other book that I was talking about. The Catch Up, or whatever it's called. Catch Me. I finished If You'd Been With Me, and I was actually... How did you break that?
It fell off.
Gabriel?
It's falling off.
I actually was tearing up, crying, because that was like the saddest ending that there can possibly be ever in the world. I didn't explain the book because I was like 70% of the way done with it, but basically this is a book following Autumn and Finney, and basically they're like childhood best friends growing up, but they grow apart, and we follow them through middle school, high school, after high school, and just kind of like how they grow apart but how they come back together, and it is so good. I want to give it 4 stars just because I don't feel, I don't know, maybe it will be a book I remember forever. Okay, it might be 5 stars. It actually might be, because I probably will think about it a lot. Like, it was like so heartbreaking, and the writing was very good to me. I don't usually like reading like high schoolish books anymore as like an adult, but the writing was really good to me. I was very into the book the whole time. So it actually might be 5 stars. Because it was like actually the most heartbreaking thing I've ever seen in my life. There was like cringe parts, I feel, because Autumn, she like wears tiaras, and like she's just like strange, you know, but she like says that she's like, I'm strange, and it's like, stop it, you know what I mean, like stop, don't say that. So yeah, but I probably will think about it a lot now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I won't go too deep into it because like I said, I was already like 70% of the way done, but highly recommend to read that. I felt like if I was like physically reading it, I probably would have bawled my eyes out even more. But I did cry, and so that says a lot. Also, I kind of hated the way it ended, but then again, I can like think of some things that made me cringe in this book, or that I wish was different, but I can also tell you that I'm gonna remember it, and I'm gonna think about it, so like it has to be 5 stars. It just has to be. Anyways, I'm cooking dinner currently, and after dinner I'm gonna read some more of my other library book. But I forget exactly what it's called right now, so go me. But anyway, I just had to tell you guys about that. It was crazy. We just had dinner at, what time is it? Literally 8 o'clock.
Took you so long.
It took me so long to make that, but it was very good. I made a recipe from
Or you're not gonna get our question.
Cook. Can you turn it down? From Cook This Book from Molly Baz. It was her crispy cutlets with kimchi ranch. Everybody loved it. Did you love it? I thought it was very good. Would make it again. What took so long is I made potatoes with it, and potatoes take forever to cook. Anyway, I'm going to read some more of The Catch. I'm 10 pages in. And I'll probably stay up for a while to read it. All I taste is kimchi. I have to go brush my teeth. Anyways, I'll probably stay up a while. I look absolutely nuts. Maybe I can get like halfway through this, but I don't really have to rush because it's Saturday. So I still have Sunday to read it. So yeah, let's read. But yeah, I just made coffee this morning. I have to go edit that video that's going up tomorrow for Tuesday, and yeah, that's about it. I need to get some housework done today, and I was going to show you guys the rest of the books that I have to read this week. Amount of options for this week. I went a little crazy at the library, I feel. So I have a good amount of options. Not all of them will get read, but I had some holds. Anyways, I had some holds on, or I had some holds available that I didn't plan on, so I have just like a lot of options for this weekly vlog. I'm currently reading The Catch. I am 220 pages in, and I still have like a good amount to go in this one. So let me adjust this really quick. Okay, I still have a good amount to go in that one, so we're gonna finish that. And then I have lots of different options for this week. So I picked up Hush Hush. This is a book that's on my backlist. It came out in like 2009, I want to say. But it's one of those books that I never read as a teenager that I'm just interested in reading. Yeah, 2009. So this is about a fallen angel, I believe. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what it's about, but if I decide to read it, I'll let you know the synopsis. And then I saw this one on the new section. It's The Fairy Tale Life of Dorothy Gale. It's giving Wizard of Oz retelling. I don't know if it's supposed to be like romance or just literary fiction or contemporary. I don't know what it's supposed to be about, but I'll figure it out if I decide to read it. And then I picked this one up because I really, really want to read it. It's on my TBR. This is Blurbed by Sarah J. Maas. This is The Prison Healer. I believe this is the first book in a trilogy. So yeah. I don't know. We might pick this one. And then I read The Maid a couple years ago and it was so good. I really loved it. I think I gave it 5 stars. So this is the sequel to that. This is The Mystery Guest. So I might pick up this one as well. And then the last one is First Lie Wins. This is so highly rated on Goodreads. Sorry, my kids are being a bit loud. But this is so highly rated on Goodreads. This is just a little thriller that I think I will read because I think there's somebody waiting on this one. So I do need to get it finished. So we'll probably pick up this one after The Catch. And then we'll decide out of all of these what we're gonna read after The Catch. So yeah, I have a big library TBR that I need to get through. So that's what this video is gonna finish being about. So yeah, I'm probably going to go do some reading really quick and just get a little bit in before I have to make the kids breakfast and edit the video and get the housework done and da-da-da and da-da-da-da. So yeah. Comment down below when you get your reading in. Like, I fill my days in with reading between every little thing I do. Like, if I have to get up and get the kids ready, I'm reading like 5 minutes before then. And then if I get them ready early and before we have to leave, I'm reading that allotted amount of time. Like, I'm filling my whole day in with reading. So my headband's on backwards. Anyways, I'll update you guys in a bit. Good morning, you guys. It is like 7 o'clock. Anyways, I was saying it's really early and
Can I just say hi?
sure.
Hi.
I wanted to tell you guys that I finished The Catch last night and I ended up starting First Sly Wins, and I think I'm like 25 pages into this, but yeah, I ended up finishing this and I ended up rating it 4 stars. So basically, if I didn't explain, Gabriel, you gotta be quiet, okay? If I didn't explain, this is like a romance between it says grumpy lobster fisherman and a fashion influencer. So basically, she is booked. She gets an email from this company being like, hey, come stay at our resort, you know, we'll pay for it, you just have to like post it. And so she's like, cool. So she goes to check in and they're like, oh, you're a week early, I'm sorry, this is on our end, like, we messed up, I'm sorry. And she's like, well, I don't have anything else to do. She's going through a tough time, so she doesn't really have like the money to go stay somewhere else for a whole week. She's kind of like a down on her luck influencer, like her numbers are dropping, she's not getting as many sponsorships, so she's really excited about this what do you call it, like sponsorship, I guess. But so yeah, she goes there, they're like, you're a week early, this is on our end, sorry, we can't do anything, we're completely booked, because there's like a lobster festival in town, and this small town has like this huge festival once a year where everybody comes and stays, so there was like nowhere for her to go. So she drives like an hour out of town to this Airbnb that the lobster fisherman Evan owns, and basically he does not want her there. He's so grumpy, he's just really mean to her, and he thinks that she's like this fashion influencer who doesn't care about what's going on in the world. She just cares about taking pictures and stuff. So they meet. This is like true enemies to lovers in my opinion. Like, they butt heads like the whole time. I've never felt like, I felt in this book, I was like, dang, when are they gonna actually like start being nice to each other? Because that's how like enemies to lovers it was, in my opinion. I felt like it was a really, really good representation of enemies to lovers. Like, I hate when it's enemies to lovers, but he's grumpy for like 1 second and then he's all over her, if you know what I mean. So this was like a really slow burn in my opinion. I really liked that. I also think that Amy Leah, this is my first book by her, but I actually have 2 other books by her, but I think she's a wonderful writer. Like, I really thought she was funny. I thought she like, I felt like she used like this sounds so stupid coming from me, but I felt like she used like big words like really well. Oh my god, I sound so stupid, but like seriously, that's genuinely how I felt. Like, I just felt like everything was written so eloquently, I guess. And yeah, I think she's super funny. I think she's good at slow burn. I really like her. She's an author that I need to watch out for because I really liked her stuff. But I did end up giving it 4 stars just because for me to give like a book 5 stars, it's got to invoke like a huge emotion out of me. But this is like a rom-com, so I didn't expect it to like hit me where it hurt, even though there was like talk of like serious things in here. I just didn't, like, it didn't hit me as hard. So for that I give it 4 stars, but I would even give it 4.75, you know, if I could. But yeah, Amy Leah, you did so good on this one. I loved it so much. So anyway, 4 stars with that. 2 library books down. We're on our 3rd. So basically this book is about, okay, so it says Evie Porter has everything a nice southern girl could want: a doting boyfriend, a house, a white picket fence, a tight group of friends. The only catch, Evie Porter doesn't exist. And that's basically all I know so far as well. We're getting to know her and her boyfriend right now, and she's like moving in with her boyfriend, but her boyfriend's like, let me come help you like pack up your apartment. Well, she didn't have an apartment allegedly, so she like, we're at a part where she's like dumping out condiments in the sink and putting them in the fridge because she found this like apartment that she could rent for like a week to pretend that she had an apartment.
This one's for this little size, but it's half to half.
So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So anyways, I gotta go take Gabriel to school.
Yeah, because I have school and I just watched the Tooth last night.
Oh, we gotta go do your hair, and he's got a hot mess going on. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll update you guys in a bit. You guys will have to excuse Rachel in the background. She's super loud. But can somebody tell me when Spotify put audiobooks for free on their premium subscription? I need somebody to tell me that. Because this is saving my life right now. Like, I checked. I swear I checked like maybe a couple months ago on Spotify for their audiobooks when they first got them. And it was like $20 for an audiobook. And I was like, that's insane. But then I'm watching Shaughnessy's video. If you don't know who Shaughnessy is, she's a huge YouTuber, booktuber. And she was just like going over her TBR, and she goes, I think this is a book I'm gonna like tandem read. If you didn't know, if you pay for Spotify Premium, you get free audiobooks. Just casually, I was like, what? So I go on my Spotify, there's every audiobook imaginable. You don't have to wait on Libby. I already pay for Spotify. Free audiobooks. Are you kidding me? So this is going to save my life. You guys don't even know, because with having small children, I'm constantly like doing things and I don't get as much reading in as I want. So this is just going to save my life. And then on top of that, I can tandem read all my books. So like when I'm cooking or cleaning or, you know, changing diapers, whatever, I'll be able to listen to my book. And then when I sit down, I'll be able to pick it up physically. And this is just gonna save my life. Spotify has just saved my life. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm just so happy because it's free. Well, it's not free, but like, well, it is free. I pay like X amount of money for Spotify, but the benefits are just insane. It's just so good. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling on about Spotify. I picked up First Line Wins on Spotify for my audiobook because I'm about to go clean my kitchen and make breakfast and stuff. So I just had to tell you guys that in case you were unaware and you paid for Spotify every month and you didn't know that there's free audiobooks, like every audiobook imaginable. So that's so exciting. Also, I posted my video for today. I did like a huge book haul. I'm sorry about the lighting. I keep just messing it up. But anyways, I did like a huge book haul. So I just posted that right now. So go watch it if you haven't yet. But I'm going to make some breakfast and get some cleaning in and listen to this audiobook while I do so. Let's go. Let's go. Hi guys, please ignore my face. I desperately need to put makeup on. I haven't worn makeup in like days and I'm just having such bad acne. But anyway, I haven't updated you guys in a bit, but I'm getting through my book pretty well. I think I'm on page like 100. Sorry. How do I adjust the camera? I think I'm on page like 100 and it is so good so far. Yeah. So basically the book is about this girl named Evie. She's got the perfect life, perfect boyfriend, but she's like not actually who she says she is. She ends up working for like this guy who sends her on missions, and she basically has to like transform who she is and like complete a mission for him. And she's kind of like stuck doing these things for him, and I don't know. It's getting really good. I don't want to spoil too much, but the guy that she's dating and she just moved in with, there's like hair on the camera. He is like running like a super big company that like works for the black market, or basically like gets all of the things for the black market. So she's trying to investigate that and bring it to the guy that she works for, which I'm not certain if that guy is like a good guy or a bad guy. I don't know. But yeah, still figuring that out. I do have to go pick up my son in a little bit from school. So I popped my cherry Twist-A-Lani, which I literally have like 4 of these left, and it's very depressing because I think this is my second favorite flavor. Like, I really love cherry slush, but this is very close. So if you see this, pick it up and get it because they're so good. But I need to make some packages because I sold some books on Pango, and I need to get those in the mail. I didn't realize that I sold them like literally last week, but I was just so busy last week with like my birthday and just other things that I did not realize. So I need to go grab those books and put them in the packages and send them in the mail. Let me go grab those books before I forget. Giant bag of books in my room that I just had to dig to the bottom of. But I sold Sinner by Sierra Simone and A Lady of Roxy Grove Manor. I recently just did a huge like unhaul of books on my shelf, and I never filmed. I filmed a TikTok of the books that I unhauled, but let me know if you want a video of books that I unhauled, like a separate video, because I can film that, or I can include it in the vlog. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, I need to get these in the packages, and then I have to go pick up my son, and that is the plan. Okay. Good morning. This vlog has been literally so boring. I've not left the house all week. It's been the most boring vlog in history. Like, I don't think I've had any fun clips, but hopefully we can do some fun stuff this weekend. I don't know what that is, but I need to spice this vlog up for you guys. It's been so boring. It's just been me talking. But anyways, I just made breakfast. It is Wednesday morning. I get such an exciting package in the mail today. I'm gonna wait to tell you guys what it is, but it's so exciting. Today I'm focusing on finishing First Line Wins. I'm listening to it on audiobook, and I'm also reading it. Sorry if you hear Rachel, she's very loud. I'm focusing on that, and then I have to get like laundry done today. My laundry has just been so backed up. I'm so bad at keeping up with housework. I'm the worst. Somebody give me some tips, okay? Right now, I kind of like try to do like one day I'll focus on like the kitchen, the next day I'll focus on the bathroom, the next day, like I try to like split it up into days, but I just feel like by the time, give me tips on how you guys clean. Like, obviously I pick up like throughout the day, but I just feel like I honestly feel like it's my anxiety that makes me like freak out. But I don't know. Anyways, that's another story for a whole another day. I just want to say good morning. I'm sorry that this vlog has been so incredibly boring. I have had like I literally haven't left the house like at all. I haven't done anything this week, and it's Wednesday, so I need to leave the house. Maybe even just, I don't know, go on a walk or something. Like, good lord. Anyway, I am going to listen to this audiobook, clean up some like I always do, light a little candle. I want to get one of those cute like electric lighters. You guys know what I'm talking about. My mom got me this candle for my birthday. It is so good. It's called Healing or something. Sea salt and lily. It smells like summer and spring, and it makes me like excited for summer, except I'm not a summer person. I'm like excited for summer like for one day, and then I'm like, okay, it's too hot. Let's bring the cold back. I think I've talked about this before. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Hi guys, I just woke up from a nap, but my package came in from Blackwell's, which is a bookstore. Oh my god, this book sucks. It's a bookstore in England, or the UK, I don't know, whatever. Is England and the UK the same thing? It's not? So where did this come from?
Well, England is in the UK. So if you say from the UK, it's fine.
This came, which is a bookstore in the UK. Ooh, she's thick. Oh my god. It didn't even come with like a package order or anything. But this is the last book in the Magnolia Park series. I'm screaming, I'm crying. Oh, there it is. They didn't stuck it in the book. They act weird over there. It doesn't say. Anyways, this bookstore, Blackwell, has like the coolest editions of books. I know it's probably just like the UK editions of books, but I'm definitely going to place a different order for different books now that I know that it'll actually come. But this was like a very sketchy process. Like, I barely had tracking the whole entire time. It was very sketchy. But I got the UK edition of Magnolia Park's Long Way Home, which I'm so excited to add to my collection because I think these covers are so much cooler than the ones that we have now. I did not realize how big this book is. Good Lord. What could she possibly have to say? That's 700 pages. That is so huge. I'm going to go add it to the... You guys, it's Sunday now. I did not film a thing yesterday. I really can't tell you why. I guess I just completely forgot the whole time, but I'll finish out this vlog today by filming my whole entire day. I swear it, even though I did so much more yesterday than I did today. I got a whole tattoo. It says 1,000 lives with a book and some flowers. And that's what I think I was so nervous about getting it yesterday that I just only thought of that and I didn't think of pulling out my camera like the whole entire day. I was really just stressing about getting this tattoo and it wasn't even bad.
Did it hurt?
It was like, I will make waffles. Gabriel's been wanting to try Waffle House, but the thing is, it's not the best environment in there. Anyways, we are going to get coffee now. When we come back, I will tell all about my tattoo experience and pain levels. Okay, let's go.
Give you the cup.
Blue, look. She does not care.
Wow, we haven't done the
Where you were.
We don't stop.
Morning. Welcome to Black Rifle. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. What can I do for you?
I have a couple order for Zach.
Beautiful. I'll see you with one now.
Hi guys, it's been a minute since I've picked up my camera today. I think the last thing I filmed was when we were at the antique store. But anyways, there's so much noise going on right now. We've got Rachel playing. My son is playing on his Nintendo Switch. Very loud in here right now. My kitchen's a wreck, but I need to make dinner. Sorry about the way I look also. It's tough over here. Anyways, I just thought I would pick up my camera and let you guys know that I got a new bookshelf and I'm so excited about it. I'm going to show you guys right now. Here she is in all of her glory. Please ignore this that's going on right now. I need to organize it, but I just wanted to like get everything set up. But isn't she beautiful? So basically I have all my hardbacks sitting right here, and then I have the Chestnut Spring series. Okay, Rachel. I have all of my hardbacks down here, and then I have my Chestnut Spring series and like a couple other series. This is Allie, then my copy of The Spanish Love Deception, and I have some Colleen Hoover back there and my cutie little vase, and then I just have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue sitting right here just because I love her. So I don't know what to do with her right now, so she's there. I've got my little butterfly candle holder, Emily Henry, the Dreamland Billionaire, Mile High series, and then the Binding 13, but I'm missing Binding 13 because my friend is borrowing it, and then Magnolia Parks, Jessa Hastings Universe, and then I've got Fantasy up here. I got ACOTAR. I'm just missing one ACOTAR book, the Crescent City series, but I'm missing the hardcover for Crescent City, and then what is this, Fourth Wing, and then I have like Coral Prince and Throne of the Fallen back there with a little picture right here. So that is basically what this is looking like for now. This is a hot mess, but we're not even gonna pay attention to that right now. But yeah, that's what I've been doing since I've been gone. And now I'm just about to pick up. Oh, it looks like my daughter was playing with this. Now I am just about to pick up the house a bit and like get dinner going. It's a hot mess. I'm also feeling a little nauseous. I don't know why. So yeah, that's the best. So I was making dinner and it went horribly wrong. It did not work. So now we're about to run out and get dinner at, what time is it?
8 o'clock almost.
8 o'clock almost because my dinner failed. I will show you guys the failed dinner, but the noodles like didn't soften up like they were supposed to. I followed the recipe to a T, so I don't know. Even though they look soft, it was supposed to be like a honey garlic chicken bake thing. It just didn't work. They're very chewy.
Inside this out.
You know how to do that, Gabriel. Come on.
So yeah, we're about to go get Chinese food, and I was listening to my book Bride, which is the last book of this video, and I'm trying to finish before Tuesday, before this video has to go up, but I don't know if I will, just because I'm not even halfway through it, because I've just been so busy. So
Come on, Louie. Let's go. Come on, Louie.
So my hair is a mess, but I was listening to it on audiobook while I made it, and it's getting so good. So, hi you guys. I'm quickly filming on my phone because my camera is dead, and I am literally almost done editing this video. So, it was a hot mess getting this video together. I just thought I would come at the end and kind of just throw this clip in because this video was such a hot mess. But anyways, half of my video was filmed in slow motion because I don't know how to work my camera. Secondly, it was such a hot mess because I was trying to film a library video. I didn't get it up in the time that I wanted, so I continued on throughout the week. So it's like over a week full of just random clips. So I just feel like it was such a mess. And then at the end of the week, I was focused on getting my tattoo, and I just like completely forgot to film literally anything for this video. So it was just such a hot mess. My dog is also whining in the background because she thinks her dad is home, and he's not. But anyways, I finished all of my books except Bride. I finished First Lie Wins, and I had a little synopsis, me explaining that I rated it 5 stars. I really loved it. I thought it was a very good thriller, but it was filmed in slow-mo. So, just to recap on First Lie Wins, this book was super, super good to me. I definitely thought it was a 5-star thriller. So basically this follows Evie Porter, and she is not a real person. She basically works for this guy named Mr. Smith, I believe, and he's like he's like a Charlie's Angels guy. If you've ever seen those movies, there's this guy that basically Charlie that tells them and sends them on missions and tells them what to do. And they've never met Charlie. They just kind of like follow his instructions and they get paid or whatever. And that is basically what Evie is doing. So she gets sent on a mission with this guy who ends up being her boyfriend. He like provides stuff for the black market, and so that's what she thinks that she's investigating. But Mr. Smith is really like sending her on this like whole entire other journey. It's a lot. I know it doesn't even make sense coming out of my mouth, but this is really, really good. It gave me Charlie's Angels vibe, but like in like a thriller way. And I really liked the ending. I thought it ended really well. It wasn't who I thought it was gonna be, like the bad guy. There was that twist there, and yeah, I really liked this book. So I had a better like review of it, but that clip was corrupted. So I finished that, and then I ended up starting Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I don't even think that I got to convey my thoughts because, like I said, I filmed everything in slow motion. Go me. But I'm about 250 pages into this, and oh my god, you guys, this book is it. This is it. I'm obsessed. So basically, I think I said that this is a vampire girl and a werewolf guy, and they're basically mates. But she doesn't know that. The werewolf, though, he does know it, and they are coming into a fake marriage because there's basically like the vampires, the werewolves, and then the humans. And for years and centuries, they've had just like complete violence between all three of them because each and every one of them think that they're the better species. So to show like an alliance between the vampires and the werewolves to the humans and just to everyone, Misery, which is, she's the daughter of the head vampire, is gonna marry the alpha of the Wares, which is Lo. So basically this is their kind of like fake marriage between the two of them for like peace, but Misery ends up having like a underlying reason why she wants to marry Lo and go live with the Wares for a year, but I'm not going to spoil that. So this book is just so good. I am screaming, crying, and kicking my feet, like the things that Lo says to Misery, because I think that he knows that Misery is his mate because he loves the smell of her, even though she thinks that she's like, I must smell bad because every time he's around me, he like can't stand to be near me. And it's giving like that Twilight that Twilight vibe, but it's so good. I'm like screaming and I'm underlining so many things because I love it. I want to say this will be my favorite book this year just because Ali Hazelwood's writing is so good. Like, she's so funny. She is so smart. Like, that just comes through in her writing. Like, she's just so smart. And the way she wraps like these smart things into this funny, witty, like fantasy novel is just insane to me. This is not really fantasy. I saw somebody say it's like a paranormal romance, which is very much true. But like the fact that Ali can do that, it just chef's kiss. I love it. So I've been really taking my time with this, but I do hope to finish it either today or tomorrow because I wanted to read 15 books this month, and I think this is number 13. So I still have 2 to go before the month ends, and we have like 3 days left in February, which I just don't know that I'll get to that goal, which not a big deal, but I need to like finish this today. So I feel so bad that this video was such a hot mess, you guys, but I don't know what to do. I need to get a video up for you guys, so I was like, we're gonna do it anyway because I don't really have a choice. Let me pick up this butt this girl is stomping on the ground. So yeah, I'm sorry that this was such a hot mess. Oh, and my tattoo, I totally told you guys I was gonna like tell you the story and everything. Okay, let me just do this really quickly. So I think I showed it. But anyways, I know it's backwards for you guys, I think. But it says 1,000 Lives, and it has like a little book with flowers coming out of it. My favorite book that this is like my top, I want to say it's my top book, but it is like top tier for me. It is one of my favorite books I've ever read. The writing is pure poetry. If you've never read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, please do yourself a favor and read it. This book is beautiful. It's tragic, but beautiful. Oh, the cat wants to go outside. 1 second. You want to go outside? Hi, kitty cat. Okay, I have an inside-outside cat. Is that weird? Anyways, this book is one of my top favorite books ever, and there's this quote that ever since I've read the book, I've loved it and I've just resonated with it. And the quote is, "Books she has found are a way to live 1,000 lives or to live through an extremely hard and long one." So I love that quote, and I wanted to get the whole thing tattooed on me, but I don't want a big huge like tattoo. So the tattoo guy was like, how about we just do 1,000 lives and put a book? And I was like, perfect. I love that because I know the meaning. And yeah, so if you've never read this, give it a read. I want to reread it one day. But anyway, that was the meaning behind my tattoo. It did not hurt. I was freaking myself out. I didn't film any footage that day because I was so scared that it was gonna hurt so bad. I was just shaking, and like the guy that went before me passed out multiple times, and my tattoo guy was like, he's being a baby. Like, he wasn't in the room when he said this, but he was like, he's being a baby. He's like, men are babies when it comes to pain. I've never had a woman pass out on me or even really complain. Like, they make like a little face. He's like, I've done lots and lots of tattoos and it's always the men. And that just made me feel so good because women are strong. And I was like, Natalia, you're strong. You're gonna go in there and you're gonna kill it. So I sat down in the chair. Oh my gosh, okay. I sat down in the chair and I he started doing my tattoo, and I was just like, this is not bad at all. If you've ever, sorry about the airplane, if you've ever had a cat scratch you, this is exactly what it feels like. So that was like it. I would say it was like a level 7 pain, but maybe not even that much. Honestly, not bad at all. And I'm already planning my next one. So anyway, I have to go order something really quick and I will be right back. Okay, sorry, I had to order something for my friend. But anyways. Oh, yay! Anyways, that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next weekly vlog or a different video very soon. Love you. Bye. Peace out. I'm done with this vlog. Gotta go. See you later.